Welcome back to the channel, Spiritual Gangsters. It's good to have all of you back. So thankful to be back making another video for you. And in today's video, what we're going to be talking about is your spiritual side and how it's going to help you get what you want. But before we get into it, you want to make sure that you smash that subscribe button and turn on the bell notification, as I am dropping straight fire every single day in the form of videos and YouTube shorts, stuff that are really quick and to the point that will give you some tips and tricks to help you get the most out of your day and ultimately hit those goals that you have for yourself. And yes, I did call you a spiritual gangster at the beginning of this video, and for good reason, because one of the biggest things that people tend to miss just in life in general is how their spirit is guiding them throughout their entire life. They say life's a journey, and there's a reason for that. Your journey is based on what's going on spiritually or within your soul. So you'll only grow as big as you allow your soul to become. And I want to get a little bit in depth with this because I know you guys are like, what are we talking about here? I thought this had to do with goals and money and all that stuff, and it does. But if you don't get your soul and your spirit in check, you might as well just forget about all those goals that you have, because you have to be lined up internally before anything will show up externally for you, because you're calling it all to you. So when I say that you need to be lined up internally, there is a thing within you. I'll call it a thing. You can call it God. You can call it source. You can call it spirit. You can call it infinite intelligence, whatever you want. We're talking about the exact same thing here. And this thing is helping you get everything that you want out of your life, whether you see it or not. And what I mean by that is, some people might be going through a hard time, but they're not learning their lessons on the hard times. So the hard times get harder and harder and harder and harder and harder. And what they say is, well, nothing's coming to help me get out of my situation. But what they're not realizing is these hard times are coming up to help you learn a lesson to get more of what you want out of life. Even if it's a little bit at a time, you're still learning lessons. But until you actually learn the lesson, you're not going to get what you want. So what you want to understand about living life to the fullest and hitting your goals is that the lining up of you internally with your goal is the biggest thing that you need to stay focused on. When you're lined up internally, and what I mean by lined up internally is you have belief in yourself, you have confidence, you have expectation, you are just oozing with enthusiasm, you're happy, you're excited, you're loving life, you know that you're on a journey, you know that everything that's happening around you is actually happening for you to get more of what you want. When you're lined up like that, everything comes to you with complete ease. And the reason why is that's God inside of you. That's your source inside of you. That's infinite intelligence inside of you, calling out to the universe and saying, this is what I want, and I'm so thankful that I have it. And when you are lined up with that and you have this expectation of, I know I'm going to get it and I know I'm worthy, that's when those things start to come to you. So the reason why I'm calling you a spiritual gangster is because spiritually, you got to get yourself in check. You got to understand that internally, you're getting what you believe you deserve to get. And if you keep yourself in this confinement of, I don't deserve to have a lot of money, I don't deserve to have the body of my dreams, I don't deserve to have the love of my life, that's what you'll always get, because you're not lined up internally. But if you understand that spiritually, you can change whatever you want and create a new way of thinking and believing about yourself and putting yourself in a spot of expectation, that's when you start to understand that you are drawing everything to you. And that's when those things start coming to you extremely quickly, because there's no more resistance within you. And the quicker you learn this, the quicker you'll get the things that you want out of life. So yes, I called you a spiritual gangster because you are, and understand that everything that is going on around you is actually happening for you to become the best version of yourself. No matter how bad or good it may seem, it's there to help you. So I wanted to get on here because this is the absolute foundation Take yourself out of this limited thinking of saying, I'm only limited to what's going on around me and I'm only limited by what this life has to show me. No, you're not. You're infinite. You can get whatever you want. You literally can have, be, or do anything and everything you want. And the only limitations you have are the ones that you set up upon yourself. So if you're limiting yourself, you need to get a checkup from the neck up, because you can change those limiting beliefs to create whatever you want. And it starts with believing in yourself. So again, I wanted to share that with you guys. And I hope that you have been hitting your goals. I know this channel definitely has, and it's been a big breath of fresh air to have you guys join me along the path of this success and this journey. And I'm so thankful for it, because it is something that I've been asking for myself, and I'm blessed to have you guys on board sharing this journey with me. And if the messages that I'm putting in these videos and these YouTube shorts resonates with you, you want to make sure that you smash that subscribe button and turn on the bell notification, because I am always dropping straight heat that will give you basically a foundation to build your whole entire life of and make this creation process and this life you live in a lot more enjoyable, and ultimately help you get a better fulfillment and a better grip on what's happening around you. So I hope you guys have a fantastic rest of your day, and take care.